Hello, I'm Richard with .org WebWorks, and today I'm going to walk you through the process of creating an awareness website. An awareness website is a nonprofit web page or website that is addressing a particular cause or event or program. If you go to .org/awareness websites, you'll see that I have created a sample tutorial for you to walk through. Once you get to this page, scroll on down a little bit, and you're going to see there's 5 key components that you should not miss on your web page or website. You need to have a powerful introduction. You need to have a strong first hook and sentence and show the cause of an effect. You need to be dramatic, yet don't be too wordy. Just get to the heart of the matter. You also need to have a call to action, because if there is no call to action, then there's really no reason for the person to be visiting your awareness website. It could be a petition, join an event, could be a protest, volunteering, something like that. Then you need to have some steps to walk them, to just guide them through what it is that you want them to do and how it is done. Just make it very easy for them. Then showcase the statistics, or what is the problem, what are the numbers, and then put a human face on the mission, which is our case profiles. If you scroll on down, I'll have some working examples of that. This campaign that I've created is called the Donate Mask campaign. We're in the middle of a pandemic right now, and I guess this is quite timely. Up here, I do mention and reiterate your powerful topic and introduction. Mine is this: more than 400,000 Americans have already died from COVID-19. One mask per person could have mitigated that. We want to have some sort of call to action. My call to action is joining the organization right now. Join Moms for Mask. Join the Portland March for Masks. And that would be an event to get people out, spaced with their mask on, and perhaps even walking at different times, but certainly socially distancing from one another. Showcase, we're going to do the steps, which is learn how the disease is spread, donate a certain amount of money, and you'll get a certain amount of masks, and those additional amount of masks will go to others who do not have masks. Of course, wear your mask in public and proudly wear your face apparel around others. Okay, so those are your steps. Working on up, we have showcasing the statistics, or what's the problem, and the numbers is a great way of doing that. There's 328 million Americans. 415,000 have already died from the virus, and we're one people. We're Americans who need to come together to reverse this trend. We have a case profile. We're putting a human face on the issue. This one is, we call Sam Mendez, a mother of 3. She is able to work from home a few days a week. 1 day a week she has to go to the office. Because of that, she's worried about catching the virus and bringing it home to her family. So we want to make sure she has plenty of masks, and that's what this campaign is all about. In the real world, I do have an example I like to bring up, and this is Rosehaven. This is an actual website created by .org WebWorks. And if you come back to the 5 key components, the powerful introduction is right here. Okay, we have a call to action, and that call to action is twofold. If they wish to help, they can help right here. They can donate online, and they can donate supplies, planned giving, create a special event fundraiser, or volunteer. If you are a client or person in need, they would click the yellow button, and that would take them to a different area of buttons because we're talking to two specific audiences. Services available are hospitality and advocacy. They have their own store for clothing and goods, all the way to showers and children's services. When it comes to numbers, you would go to Our Impact, and you have a services summary, and you'll see that they've showcased a certain amount of numbers to show the problem of homelessness in Portland, Oregon, and how they're helping to reverse that. And for profiles, these folks here, these are individual client profiles, how they benefited from the program and the organization. The website is mobile friendly, so if we click here and drag it around, it'll work on all devices. And all the key components for a nonprofit website are here, including a weblog. It's right here in the middle, the Rosehaven News, a client and also public calendar on the right-hand side. And on the left-hand side, these are the urgent items needed right now. Since it's winter, outdoor gear is welcomed, and all year round, backpacks and wheeled luggage is also requested. I'm going to take you back to our original site here and invite you to go through the content and then see how that would apply to your cause or program. If you would like assistance in your nonprofit website, I invite you to scroll on down the bottom and click this button here, and we will have a discussion about your website, your needs, and how we can make it a better product for you. Thank you for your time.